Hey everybody, it is Chris Angler from Cybergrape Services, and I'm going to show you today how to build a sitemap and submit that sitemap to Google and Bing in order for your website to be more easily found by people. All right, so we're going to jump in. Oh, just to start off, all done for you websites come with the tools that I'm about to show you as a prerequisite. If you do the DIY stuff, the DIY, I can still give you the plugins needed to do this, and I'm willing to do that for you for free. You just got to reach out to me, okay? All right, let's do this. All right, so we are going to go into your dashboard. Oh, first, I'm already logged in, right? So go to the dashboard after logged in, and you're going to go down to this plugin called Smart Crawl Pro. All right, and I'm going to click on that. And this has never been set up before. So it's going to ask you for some things that it might do. That sitemaps is the obvious one. The share anonymous usage data, turn that off. I don't want data shared with anybody. All right? Okay. So let's do this. Let's get started with that. Okay, new instant index thing. So we're excited to introduce instant indexing for Smart Crawl. Now you can instantly notify search engines like Bing, Yandex, and using the index now whenever pages on your site are added, updated, or removed. Totally recommend doing that. All right, so we're going to activate instant indexing. We're not going to activate SEO, WooCommerce SEO at this point. Instant indexing, so you can submit your URLs here that have already been done. So I'll give you an example. So underneath Cybergrape's DIY, I can copy this link and add it in there. You can add up to 100 a day. So we're just going to submit that. Booyah, 1 URLs have been processed. Yay, we did it. A little submission history here, etc. But that's actually not what you brought here for. Although the instant indexing, very powerful. Instant indexing is not for Google, if you notice that. It's only for Bing. Bing and Yandex, they have been amazing at this, giving this instant indexing thing. I think Google will do like an instant indexing too, but it's like 10 a day. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to submit a sitemap. So I'm going to actually go into sitemaps here. See, your sitemap is available. We could switch to the WordPress core for the sitemap, but we don't need to do that. We are going to actually use this plugins tool, which is excellent at what it does. All right, so we're going to create this new crawl here, and it's going to take a while. So I'm going to speed this up. All right, the crawler is done. So the crawler is giving you some warnings here. So it's saying that 2 URLs are resulting in a complete error. And let's see what those are here. I'm just going to do some troubleshooting. Okay, so while it gave the plugin an error, it works just fine. All right, so it turns out that this is a privacy policy page. And I believe it is because I gave it a URL earlier called privacy, which is fine. I actually can, using this plugin, you can take this URL and forward it. What's it called? It's called a redirect. You could put a redirect in for a URL on your page and send it to another page. That's another post some other time. All right, so there's another one here. Oh, product category of t-shirts. Let's see what happened there. Page doesn't exist. So that's literally an error that I can go in and fix. All right. So now I know that it has something to do with t-shirts. So like the Cybergrape t-shirts, you go into here and just say, we're going to click on that. Oh yeah, there is definitely a sitemap broken. All right. So these are the types of things. These are the SEO services that I actually offer. And Stuff breaks all the time, man. So you can pay me to do this for your site. I'm going to fix it on my own site. I don't have to pay myself. But if you need help with this stuff, AI is getting really good. I would say go to ChatGPT, go to Claude or Gemini. Ask them how to fix a link like this, and it'll walk you through. Just tell them you're using SmartCrawl Pro, you're using CyberGrapes Host, and it will likely give you the answers you need. And if you don't understand it, again, that's when you reach out and pay somebody, like me. All right. Okay. So here we go. So those were some issues so I will correct that later. 2 URLs are missing from the sitemap. Aha. So this page, let's make sure that page is an actual page. And I think that's the DIY that we already talked about. So yeah, this is our DIY products page. So this lists all of our different products that you can have, including like domain registration, WordPress, different hostings. So awesome. So that is not a problem that I'm worried about. Well, it is. I'm going to say add it to the sitemap. And this is for my account lost password. So I don't know if I want this one added to the sitemap. So let's find out about this. So this is the lost password. You know what? I'm going to say add to all. So correct it. See that? They've been added. So this is other things saying that, things were good to go. All right, so I'm going to say do a new crawl, and I should get back a crawl that is much better. Oh, it's telling me it needs to search. It needs to wait. All right, so essentially, when you do a crawl, it takes server energy, and servers are very expensive. And the done for you servers, you don't manage them. I manage them. The DIY servers that you use, you manage them yourself. But anyway, the server energy it's there. So what this plugin does is it has you have a cooldown period. And there's a lot of plugins out there that like that when they're energy conscious. So just wait a couple minutes. See that? It says 53 minutes before initiating another one. That's fine. Okay. So now what do we do to actually submit the sitemaps? Okay. So here's where I go. I go to the dashboard home. And under dashboard home, you should see something that looks like this. Site SmartCrawl. Okay. Just trying to drag it around so I can see it easier. So as you can see, you can drag these around, but I'm going to hit update the sitemap. And essentially that did it. There used to be a thing here for you to be able to resubmit. So these are the different items in the sitemap. I'm not even going to go into, how to read sitemaps, but if you click on these, you can see what's embedded underneath. And you can use this to update your own site tree as you start growing your site. Things get a little out of control if you don't. When you're publishing new content all the time, it's fast to happen. So a sitemap really helps you stay on top of things. And that's why search engines want them too. So search engines want them because they don't want to program robots to index your entire site. They do that, but it's better when you have the human intervention involved, which is what we're doing now. All right, so another way to submit sitemaps, okay? So we are going to say underneath your URL, you can go to sitemap.xml, right? And then you can log into Google Search Console, okay? So underneath the Google Search Console, watch this. We are going to start. You can see I'm signed in. I'm going to find cybergrapes.com. All right. We got this. All right. And in here is going to be something called sitemaps. And I can do sitemap.xml, just tell Google where it is, and hit submit. And you can see that the last time I submitted was May 11th. But here you go. Sitemap submitted successfully, right? So we can dismiss that. Turned on in instant indexing. But what we're going to do is I'm going to show you in Bing Webmaster. So Bing Webmaster tools, you can see underneath here, we got cybergrapes.com. Boop. All right. And in here, again, go to sitemaps and we can submit it wants the full URL. So what I'm going to do is copy and paste this and go into here and hit submit. And there we go. Sitemap was successfully submitted for processing. Now, all of this happens pretty much automatically when SmartCrawl Pro is, you do the sitemap and you hit that refresh button, and now the index now and stuff is happening, like it's doing its job. But this Google Analytics one, or the Google Search Console, and this Bing Webmaster Tools is the old way that still exists, but it's the way that SEO people like myself, search engine optimization people like myself, have been doing it for such a long time. For years and years and years, this process has not changed, but tools are getting better at creating it for you. So if you're a DIY customer, now you can do this. And if you're a done for you customer, and anyway, I'm doing this for you already. Okay, so if you have any questions, reach out to me. You can reach out to me on Facebook Messenger underneath CyberGrapes Webmaster Services. Send me a message there. And if you're already a client of mine, my family, and my teams, you probably likely already have my email and phone number. So call or text me anytime. All right. Goodbye, everyone. Hope you found this video interesting and awesome and helpful. All right, see you later. Bye.